Don't blink as you blink. Welcome to our show. Because we're together having a wonderful day. Understand that number 2025. We're in a great mood today because we are doing some Brooklyn 9. Didn't have time to watch it. I was so exhausted that you know when you're physically good but you're not mentally there, right? And you finally end up in a position where you don't feel like doing something. But we felt that way today about Brooklyn 9, which is good because we have what? Less and less days left. So we have season 2 to 7. Oh, you're gonna see me looking here because, of course, you guys know why. You're gonna see me snacking on those delicious garden tomato. Not a sponsor, but if it was a sponsor, it'd be my father's. Farmer's garden. My dad's garden, good since 1958. Fun fact. But my parents are 58. Yeah. Let's go. So we have the cold opening, a bit of Amy kissing ass, which is good. I would have hoped for Amy kissing ass, saying I beat you as a union rep, but hey, I know this cold open by heart. Try me. Amy comes in, looking flash as ever. Questionable choice for flowers, but the fashion is undeniably amazing. So what happened with Amy? Holt's uncle passed away. Amy wanted to give something to say the precinct thinks about you, Captain Holt. And Jake is like, Holt doesn't like gifts. I'm gonna write him a heartfelt message. Jake, as the poet of modern days, we should fuck each other's mother, fuck each other's mom, cause every Mother's Day needs a Mother's Night. If doing it is wrong, I don't wanna be right. This is the second best idea that we ever had. There just can be no others, so be my mother lover. If you guys didn't know what that was Lonely Island, the Benjamin Sandberg. So you think, oh, another side tangent, this guy is ADHD. No, still in the subject. Still the subject. Jake, second life as a artist. So Jake writes a letter, which is very nice. I gotta say, I tear up half a tear, you know? Then I slapped myself in the face and said, you can do it. And then he forgot to take out the signature, which is my sticky butt. So Old received the message, and before Jake is able to say, hey, don't read that message, Old read it and says thank you to Jake. That's really kind, which is a meaningful thing. But again, Old in a charming Old ways say, I was talking to your stinky butt. Amazing. Again, you see, when it's a cold open that doesn't have it. Ooh. Noise. Toit. Noise. A little bit of a nice cloud over there. When a cold open, it's not about the episode. We love it. Mesa Fumero. You're my favorite. Thanksgiving special, which is we know Charles. I'm gonna have to stop saying that it's Charles just holiday, because every single holiday is Charles special. Listen, Charles is a king. I thought I was gonna say queen. You disrespectful little scum. Charles is a king, and the king should do as please. Jake goes in for the hair high fives, taking care of the precinct because Old trust him. Bold choice. And Jake started feels a healed over scab, but then it's a knife wound that got into the neck of Olt. So Olt once again having an excuse to be a motherfucking hero, and to that you get 2.5 golf clap. Now close your eyes. Yeah, there you go. I bet you watched this part at least 4 or 5 times, you know? Inky. So perverted. Bruh. The perverted one is the perverted person here is the one. Wait. The perverted person here is the person that closes their eyes when somebody's clapping their hand because it sounds funny. Not me. So Jake goes in, and I saw the captain, and I gotta say, I see Jake as a captain. I see him as a irresponsible captain, but I see him as a captain. And captain or captain, he has my vote. Try to bribe everybody. Says, hey, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. It's a super cool scene where Cherry calls it Thanksgiving. Boyles gets offended and he calls it Turkey Day. Did you guys know the first Thanksgiving you were eating lobster? Now this is not. I don't know if that's true. Boyles told me so. Oh, super cool. So now they're doing a research from Terry home base. Now, I don't know why they have to go there. Don't ask me why. I don't remember. But remember Zeke, the brother-in-law, as one that used to bully the unbelievable Terry. He comes in, and this is round 2. But in this one, we have a pretty cool scene. And last part, I mentioned something about, what was it again? Oh, something happening with Terry that made me really respect him. That is something. So Terry is not comfortable with this, and he's worried. He's very, very worried. The boys play the game, which is super cool because he has a riot shield. Boyles goes in and he drops a bag, which is possibly on the table. He just knocked it over, and this is powder. And we think that it's possibly something that's dangerous. So I think it's in quarantine. So we got the 6th clan, which I thought was really cool because they're pushing an post-apocalyptic world with limited resources. So you got the lawyers, you got the criminals, you got the police. Scully is behind bars, which makes Hitchcock kind of sad, which I kind of like. Old, this is cool because Old tells Terry, we're going to your house, and then Terry's like, no, please, I don't talk about my brother's there, and Old is pushing Terry to confront his fear, which is great behavior of a captain, something a captain should do. When the troops are scared troops. So we have everybody. This is so good. This is what they talk about fashion. This is so nice. This is so nice because it's just a cool way to have fun at work, and this is what the boys are the specialty about. Amy, you think that she's filming, but no, she has Captain Old, and then she has Captain Old in her face, and then Jake says, "You have a really nice shirt. You have a really nice purple shirt, Captain Old. Is it too dark for you guys? Why don't you tell me that it's too dark? You gotta tell me, guys. You gotta tell me, guys. It's too darking. Come on, put some lights." I was lost, I was found, I was saying back the sound of the angels singing with me. Found in my dead or my dream instead. A cornucopia, ophobia, mass flood in my head. I'm insane, I'm smart, all it takes is a spark. Do it not a bad intention, and do what I do best to your heart. Don't be fool, I was raised by the wolves. Now the moon is a fool, so you know I won't play by the rules. This song is so good. Following University 4, the main singer became an asshole. Even though in my belief he was an asshole from the get-go. And just didn't have the bravado to say, you know what, I'm an asshole, that's okay. And that he had the bravado, he is unstoppable. Even the precincts, 9-9, couldn't stop him. And that saying a lot. So, pretty cool how Holt see this. Love this. Alt back up Peralta. And he's like, you know what? He's in charge. I don't agree with everything that he said, but he's in charge today, so you have to listen to him. I did like it. This is super, super, super cool. Jake is facing a situation, so he needs somebody that he can trust. The person that he can trust is Charles. Now, this is super cool because he is Dickon Bell. However, this is sad because when Charles was into the job, Jake, instead of self-reflecting, I need a new number 2. So a little bit of a problem. Terry makes fun of Old. And it's super cool because the brother of Zeke, the brother of Terry, goes in and humiliates Terry. Tries to humiliate Old, but Old doesn't flinch. Because Old doesn't flinch, he intimidates Zeke. And then, weirdly speaking, but very brilliantly speaking, Zeke and Terry are relating and are getting closer on the fact that both their boss's asshole. Sad thing is, Terry boss isn't an asshole. Terry boss might be an asshole. No. Zeke boss might be an asshole. So yeah. Old has a ball to make his core, which is kind of humorous, but not so much. Jake is trying to keep peace. So food, dancing in movie. Now we have a lawyer, not a criminal, a lawyer comes in and organizes a riot. Now what is cool here is, again, they're doing this post-apocalyptic where there's faction, there's also leaders of faction, there's also conflicting faction. So the guy says, hey, why is he in charge? Why are they in charge? We are in charge, we pay for their salary, we pay for everything that's here, right? Through our taxes, which is the first problem. So Jake see this, right? This is super cool. They have this feast, which is Thanksgiving feast. And why is it so cool? Because last season, you guys remember what happened? There's no food, and Charles was the one that took care of it. Scully is hungry, but nothing can be done. Food is taken care of. Now the next problem is eats. And this is cool because they do find some faux fure, which is fake fure, but there's only 5 of coats. So you have to divide them, and then it's another reason for a riot. Amy is being the best number 2, so to become number 2s, which is super cool. Zeke goes then and say, hey, yo, you're busting asshole. I understand how you feel. And he calls Terry brothers, which Terry really likes. He says brothers a lot, which is kind of awkward because Zeke regrets calling him brother, but still. This is super cool. Gina thinks that she's gonna die, so she writes a will, and depending on who you are, she doesn't leave you much, which is good because they picture Gina as being. See, Gina, this is perfect because she's such a good character. They picture Gina as, or they make it seem like Gina has so much money, right? But instead, what happened is, why is it so dark? They're better, right? So they picture Gina as having so much money, right? But Gina is the type of person, exactly the type of person, to pretend like they have a lot of money, just to spring it upon you that they're broke. They're broke. So this is really fun. Take it until you make it. There's no more food. So now people are mad. The lawyer comes in, Jake trying to say, hey, listen, I trust you. This is what's going on. We don't know if it's baking powder. It could be something dangerous. But please keep the peace. I'm trusting you. I'm telling only you. Now Charles, which is really good, what he does is, you're technically the third to know because Jake knew and I knew. So the guy, the first thing he does is he betrays the trust, and he goes in and he's like, guess what? Guess what? They're lying to us, and everybody freaks out. Another scene with Terry taking some food, so a pie and a couple sandwich, right? And of course, he takes it from Zeke, and he said it's for his captain. It's for the boss, right? Now, I find it kind of sad that Terry has to use, and this is so funny. This is so fucking funny, because I find it sad that Terry has to take food using an excuse in his own house. At the same time, Zeke, what he does is he takes his the head of Terry in his hand, and this one hand. It's like he's such a tiny hand. And it's funny because Terry did the same thing to Jake. So the Jewer got done. Geese. I think it's a big miracle. I like geese. I grew up on that noise. So Jake is texting Holt was in problem, and just Amy isn't the one that tells him what's going on. So he has to refer to Jake, but Jake is sending emojis, and old emojis knowledge is not that great. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I double pressed. Double pressed. See, not a bad episode for reals. For realsy. Okay, that's one, my boy. That's Shao. Shao sent me a text. Shao sent me a text because he's studying to be a welder. And he posted some of his work, and it's really good. My father still is no welder. Again, computers being a complex. Some batteries. Goddamn, I need some help. I can help myself because my girlfriend's in love with someone else. With somebody else, damn. It's okay. It doesn't work all day. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to stop this video. I hope that it works. Now what I could do, I could stop the video, come back later and finish it because we still have one episode to do. And I could do a early tower. Now, this will make 2 videos of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which there's already a lot of them. Please just work. You're not working, and that kind of sucks. I hope it will, but I know you don't. So I'm going to stop the video here because the computer doesn't work, and I don't have my visual cue for help. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.